Thank you very much, Jason and the Commusoft development team for releasing the new Zapier app. So for all of those who didn't know, Zapier is an app that allows you to connect a multitude of software, and Commusoft have just released a new version of their inbound Zap. What does that mean? And what's all of this technical jargon? So essentially, when you're doing marketing and sales or lead generation, you can now seamlessly integrate those leads and that data into your Commusoft. So if you've been using spreadsheets, you can throw out your spreadsheets. If you've been using other sort of systems for your lead generations, or you have leads in different places, you can now use something like Lead Hero to collect, to attract leads from your website, from Facebook Messenger, from YouTube, from email, web chat, whatever your lead source is. Put them into your CRM for lead management. And then when you've nurtured them, when you've done your marketing, when they're ready to become jobs or quotes, you can seamlessly send them over now as new jobs and new quotes into your Commusoft system, where before you had to do duplicate entry, manual entry, and do it yourself. Now, in this quick video, I'm going to show you exactly what it's all about and how you do that. Okay, so the use case is this. I'm using Lead Hero. This is our multi-channel CRM system built for trades. And as you can see, I've got a pipeline here. This is for the general maintenance pipeline. We have pipelines for boilers, electrical, home care. But what we want to do is when we drag and drop a lead into the Zap to Commusoft stage, basically we want that data to seamlessly transfer over as a new customer into Commusoft, okay? And now I'm just going to show you exactly how that works, because what we do is we use Zapier, okay? And Zapier is essentially the glue of the internet. It's a software that connects a lot of different pieces of software together and makes everything work in harmony. So I'm going to show you, first of all, in your Commusoft account, you need to enable the Zapier integration. So you go down to your settings and go down to integrations, and there you will have your Zapier webhook token. And so this is basically a piece of code that you can then copy and paste, and this will allow you to essentially create an app in Zapier. This is a Zapier account. And for example, you can select Commusoft from the list of apps, and when you add the connection, it will ask you to cut and paste that code into Zapier. So I'm going to show you an example. So here, you just basically copy and paste that code in there, click on yes, and then you can actually use Commusoft Zapier app in there. So now in Commusoft, as you can see, I can transfer data into Commusoft by selecting either create new customer or create new job. Good job. That's exactly what we need. And so if I go back to Lead Hero, what I do here is essentially I create a trigger. Now within Lead Hero, we've got our own mini Zapier automation system, and we can set up a trigger that says when I move a lead in the pipeline to a pipeline stage, like Zap to Commusoft, this is what I choose, I want to execute what is called a webhook. Webhook is basically a unique URL, and Lead Hero or your CRM will throw that hook out into the internet, and then you use Zapier to catch that hook. And so in Zapier, you can basically set up a trigger called catch hook and set it up so that it will basically catch that hook that you've executed from Lead Hero. And that means that that data is there for you to use. And I can then create a new customer in Commusoft, and I can set it up the way I want. So currently, we can choose the customer type, which is from predefined labels within Commusoft. You need an address of some sort, and then you can just put in email, surname, name, and phone, for example. Basic information that's just going to make your life easier. And click continue. And you can test it, but I'm just going to turn it on right now. Test and continue. Right, so now I'm going to go back to my opportunities and test out that trigger. So what I'm expecting, and I created just a test lead. Daffy Duck comes in from my website or from Google My Business, or say you're doing PPC, and that lead comes into your pipeline. You call them directly out of the system, or you text message them, and you're ready to zap them over to Commusoft. So all you do is you drag and drop, zap to Commusoft. You've got one lead in this stage. And now if I go to my Commusoft and refresh the page, I can now see that Mr. Daffy Duck on 91 Disneyland Road is now here as a new customer within your Commusoft instance. And so why is this a game changer, right? So again, if I go back to this chart here, if you're investing in robust marketing, or you have an automation system for lead management, reputation management, or a system like Lead Hero that centralizes all of your conversations in one place, you want to be doing marketing, okay? Email marketing, nurturing, conversion, follow-up, different campaigns there. You want to upsell, downsell, cross-sell. And you want to do all of this without mudding up your Commusoft, right? So there's a lot of leads and opportunities there that actually don't get converted into jobs. And so Lead Hero really fits in at the front end of your Commusoft system. And now we're really proud to say that we can integrate those leads seamlessly by dragging and dropping them and using Zapier to get those leads into your Commusoft. So this is a big deal for Commusoft users. And if you have any questions about marketing automation, seamless systems integration, and Lead Hero, I'd be very happy to answer your questions. Leave a comment below, or get in touch with a direct message. Thanks a lot.